Welcome back to our Bluesy Water channel. I wanted to just go over a morning practice that I do virtually every morning, which is using a combination of electroacupuncture. I have a crystal here, and the goal of this therapy is essentially, it's like I call it a defrag of the subconscious, or cleaning of the subconscious. So at night you have all kinds of dreams, and the subconscious is a very chaotic kind of anarchistic field. So how do you process anarchy and chaos? The subconscious makes no sense. You get random thoughts. To me, this is almost like a defrag. You're trying to essentially get, in a very creative, kind of chaotic, anarchistic way, get the mind to unwind itself with no logic whatsoever. So what I do in the morning is I get on a vibration machine. We have videos on this, and I'll tremble and shake the body on a vibration machine. While I'm trembling and shaking, I'm using this tool called the rapid release. All over. Very intense strategic tool. I'm hitting all kinds of meridian points, fascia, the neck, bones in the head. I did a lot of cranial sacral, so getting the bones unwound is very important. Up in the jaw, just all kinds of meridian points, fascia. And this trembling, shaking helps the body to let go. It's a very chaotic, creative feel that you're creating. Just let the body tremble and shake. This I learned from somatic psychology, where they looked at how animals come out of trauma freeze. They tremble and shake to release trauma freeze. Well, all humans are like little stick figures mainly. We're just so highly programmed. Our minds are just so fixed, and our bodies are rigid and fixed. So chaos and trembling and all this is really what we need. We need to break the routine, and I'm a Gemini, so that thought structure field definitely needs to be broken. So that's the first thing I do. Then I'll post links to the video. Then I'll rock on a chi machine and do meridian points while I'm rocking. Now I'm going to show you a quick video of what this chi machine looks like. Here's Chris rocking on a chi machine, and just rocks the entire spine. Now that theracane go along points, bladder points along the spine, trigger points. Now you can take this theracane and hit some very strategic bladder points, which really trigger some very deep subconscious memory. But while you're rocking on the chi machine, this is a simple shiatsu tool. Do acupressure points, and you can do trigger points and sore muscles. But when you get along the spine, if you hit key points, you're going to naturally start to bring the deep subconscious memories up. This is part of the organic way of processing the subconscious. Okay, so as far as the vibration machine rapid release, just go into your YouTube channel and search rapid release. I have a lot of videos showing you how to use it in conjunction with the vibration therapy. So once again, the basic notion is you're trembling the whole body and then strategically hitting areas of the body that are very stuck. It's very good for body work, fascia, but wherever there's frozen gathered energy, there's usually some subconscious looping going on. Now, subconscious is just so phenomenal. It's just impossible to figure out. So we want to create chaotic, trembling, creative mechanisms to allow the subconscious to work itself out. We cannot figure out the subconscious. We can get hints. We can maybe think we're tracking certain key memories, but the subconscious really knows unto itself where things source from. So we're trying to support its own natural unwinding mechanism. So the last thing I do is, as we showed you, that chi machine rocking with the theracane. But also, we have a video on this, but I want to go over it again. While you're rocking on the chi machine, you can do acupuncture points, trigger release points, whatever you want to call it. on the head or the rest of the body. Now, using this tool has a certain energy unto itself because it's a crystal. You can use an electroacupuncture device. You could even try blowing the terahertz wand in those areas where you feel the tension. I just want to be clear. I trust the body's own wisdom. It's telling me where to go. So how do I know where to go? Because this is something I always had a gift with from the beginning with body work. As soon as I started working on a client, their body kind of would light up. The acupuncture points would light up and tell me, go here, go there, go here. Like I say, light up like a Christmas tree. So if, let's say, you were going into your heart chakra and you were listening to the energy, and all of a sudden, you felt something in your leg or wherever, you could just literally start to follow where the energy is telling you to go. Now, when I'm rocking on that chi machine and doing this practice and I hit key areas in my head, literally my head will go, okay, go here, go there. Now, if you listen, you're going to start to sense some pretty deep memories. This is almost like what I call life review practice. So you can only do so much. You can only handle so much processing at one time. And even within the therapy itself, it's very important to follow some points, follow these energy centers, sense the memories, then allow it to process, give it a breathing room. So don't overdo it, but it's very important to kind of tap into this subconscious and give it expression. This is what's called the inner child nature in Ho'oponopono, the part of us that knows all the memories. So how are we going to allow that part to process? This is really a processing practice. So you tap in, you start to enter the field by noticing where you need to go. We can use a crystal like this with a point, electroacupuncture. I also have something called nano wands, which have a point to them, like little magnets. It's good to have a point and listen. Once you hit the first point, if you're attentive, your body will say, go here next. Now, whether or not memories actually show up or not, that didn't happen until later in the game. For me, it might just be energetic. There's no need to have a precise visual or auditory recollection. Let the subconscious do its own thing. You're just initiating what I call a defragmentation or a processing or a letting go, whatever you want to call it, of the subconscious. In the morning, this is very effective because the dream world, you're getting all kinds of hints and it's trying to help you resolve. Now you're just completing the process, so to speak, when you wake up. And the dream world is like shadows work. This would be pretty accessible. If you've never done this, it's better to do this live and in person, because when I treat, I'm aware of this field. On a client, I'm aware of the subconscious speak. And body work really is working on the subconscious. And the subconscious is all those memories we carry. They can seem almost overwhelming and absurd. So when you do this work, you're bringing sort of a creative processing intelligence to an insane universe, which for all looks insane, acts insane. But if you go into the memories themselves, one by one, that have gathered around you, they all seek redemption. These are experiences that people had, thoughts that people had, beliefs that people had that never got let go of or resolved, and they're in you. They're your beliefs now, they're your thoughts. So we're processing the universal consciousness, essentially. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you, take care.